Okay, y'all, we're fixing to put this intake on there. Now, they give you 2 sets of gaskets. They give you these gaskets. You can tell on the end of these, they got titties on them. Them little titties hook into the top of the block. This block does not have that. That's the newer blocks. The older blocks was smooth, and these are smooth here. So these are gonna go in there. You really put the sealer on them. And what we used to do back in the day, I used to take a center punch. I did put new new oil pressure units back there in the back. What we used to do back in the day is take a center punch, and y'all ain't gonna be able to see nothing there. Can y'all see there? Y'all are, I guess y'all can see something. I can't tell. Let's go up here. Maybe you can see better up there. You can see half the motor anyway. I used to take a center punch and go down through here to make it where it hold more gasket maker. Give it more to bite to, because I could never seem to get this on there. But you want to make sure, whatever you do, don't drop nothing down in that damn intake right now. So that one goes on the back. The way you can tell, they only go one way, obviously, and the blocks are different shapes. So that goes on there like so. And then these, if you look at the end of these, they got that little indention in them. That gasket's got a groove that sits right down in there. So we're gonna lay the RTV gasket maker to it, just in case. Then we're gonna put the seal on there. Yeah. Get this back one done. Now, don't be shy with this stuff, because I ain't buying it. Ronnie is. So use as much as you want. And Ronnie won't say nothing as long as it don't leak. If it leaks, he's gonna ask you why you didn't put more in it. So put the lid on that, put that over there. Ouch. Now you're gonna get your gaskets out. It says this side up, so this one goes over here. That one goes right there. This side up. This one goes over here. Come on, baby, get in your groove. Get in the groove. Now, I have found that right here in the corners, you got to put more of this RTV gasket maker. Now, I'm going to go all the way across this rubber, just to make sure we get it good. I don't want no leaks. You know, when I was a kid, I'm sure I tried to skimp on this because it was $4 or whatever a tube. Now it's probably $12 a tube, but I'm sure I used to try to skimp on it. I remember one time I bought me a caulk tube full of it. Boy, I thought I was the shit. I was gonna have it forever. Well, little did I know it dried up after the first use, so I lost my $23. Okay, now when you set this intake on there, you want to try to set it straight down flat on there. But the damn thing weighs 100 pounds. Right there. Try not to move the damn thing again. Famous last words, right? I gotta stand up. My legs are killing me. Yo, this trick right here, 5 foot long ratchet with a swivel on the end. Everybody needs to know about that. That's the easiest way to get these motor bolts in. You need a big old long wrench with a swivel. But these bolts don't want to go in like that. So let me play with it and I'll get back to you in a minute. Looks like a pretty good view. Okay, I'm retightening the intake up. And I'm pulling it with a wrench just because I can feel the wrench a little better. Basically, you go through and get everything snug, and then you come back and retighten it all up again. That one's a booger there to get. See, I can't reach them back ones back here, so I get my big long 5 foot, whatever you want to call it. That one tight. Slipped. That one's tight. Alrighty. So we're good to go now. Intake's on. So we're getting there. We got to find top dead center. And that's kind of hard by yourself. You usually have to have somebody else here to do that. And I think I'm pretty close. Now, everybody in the last video, on the last motor I did, said just they was wanting me to line this groove, okay, in that harmonic balancer up with the 0 mark here, and that would be top dead center. Or that would be 180 off at top dead center. And you put your distributor in back here with your pointer pointed towards the number 1 cylinder. Well, all that's obvious. They ran this motor, they shut it off anywhere they wanted to. They took the harmonic balancer off that it was timed to. There's like 5 different harmonic balancers where them grooves are on Chevrolets. There's one in line with the keyway, there's one 1.5 inches off the keyway, and there's one about 3 inches off the keyway. Okay, that's the first problem. We don't know where that line's actually supposed to be on the harmonic balancer that they timed it to. The second problem is them timing tabs. That's an aftermarket timing tab. Some of them time there and some of them time here. So we don't know if this motor is supposed to be timed over here or timed over here. Okay? So we got them two things to deal with. We don't know if either one of these is correct. That last motor, everybody said, oh, well, it backfired. Supposedly, my timing light said it was at 32 degrees before top dead center. Well, at 32 degrees before top dead center, the damn thing shouldn't even be running. They're saying to set it at 30, 32, 34 degrees at 4,000 RPMs. Well, you can't take a brand new motor and turn it 4,000 RPMs. You'll blow the damn thing apart. So, with all that being said, you got to do it all by ear. That's just a reference point. I turn my timing light back to 0 and see where it says it is. If it says it's at 0, then hell, I might be pretty close. But hell, at that point, it could be 12 or 15 or 20 or whatever. I don't know. So we're timing most of it by ear. We haven't changed the timing on that truck that backfired. I haven't changed it any. And it's running perfect. It's starting perfect. It's driving perfect. So we're leaving it alone. This one we're going to do the same way. I'm not going to set it to no specific time. I'm just going to, whatever sounds right. And we're going to run with it. So that's what the deal is with that. The way I do it is stick something in the spark plug hole. Wait till I feel the piston come up to the top. Wherever I think the top is. Now, you realize the piston comes up and turns around and starts coming back down. I'm trying to catch it up here at the top somewhere. Hell, I might be here. I might be here. I might be on the stroke of the down. I might be on the stroke of the up. It's just a guessing game. So you could be off 10 or 15 thousandths, off a tooth on the distributor for that matter. But that's the only way that I know, old school way that I know to check to see where the timing is. That's how I've done it my whole life. That's how I'm going to keep doing it the rest of my life. So if y'all don't like how I done it, I'm sorry, but I'm going to do this one the same way. And that's the way I do it. So give us a thumbs up for filming it. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and we'll be back in a minute to keep working on this thing. Okay, y'all, we got the fan assembly, the alternator, and the fan assembly, the alternator, and the crankshaft pulley done. So these are on there where they go. I got to get the fuel in there, fuel pump. I still got to set the distributor, and then I got to wire it and put the exhaust on it, and then we can bust it off. So about another, say, hour for this side. Right, yeah, hour for this side. 20 minutes, I can put a belt on there and be ready to bust off. This side's gonna be longer, maybe 2 hours for this side, and then we'll be ready.